And was I supposed to read these before I read the other ones? The way that I read is that if it looks cute, I will buy it. Those friggin' Lancasters. Hey, what is up? My name is Ange. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi again. I am Ange. I love to read and I make YouTube videos about it. Today we are going to be taking a look at my TBR cart and talking about all of the physical books on my TBR. This is my TBR cart right here. I got it from Michael's. I built it not too long ago. It has 3 layers. You can really only see the 2, but these are the only 2 with books on it. This bottom one holds my laptop and like other miscellaneous things. My siblings went to the ice cream truck, so we'll give them a minute. They got more than one thing. I gave them a $20 bill. They definitely got more than one thing. I
got you something.
These all the time. This is for me?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, now it's for me. I'm trying to film my video, please.
What video? What's it about?
My TBR card and going through what is on my physical TBR.
Bye.
He's like, yeah, I'm done, bye. This cart from Michael's has 3 tiers, so on the top here I have books and a little bookish candle that you can't see because this is too tall, but it is in there, so I'm just keeping it there for right now. The second book has this little box with my book stamp in it, and then this reading light that my boyfriend got me for on my books so I can read it in the dark. Some more books, and then this bottom layer has miscellaneous stuff like my phone case is in here, these things from the Devil's Games are in here, and my laptop and some other miscellaneous stuff. So good thing it's blocked off because we're not even going to bother going through that. We'll start with the middle layer here, but again, this is a little light from Amazon. I will link it in the description down below. My boyfriend got it for me. It's actually very, very bright. I use it a lot, and I do like it a lot because then I can read in the dark. This was a really good thing. He got it for me for, I think, Christmas or my birthday. I think it was Christmas. I was really excited for this. This was in my Amazon wish list. Next, it is still in its box from Christmas time, but I have a little bookish stamp. I have a little stamp, so this is the actual stamp pad. And then this is the stamp from the Library of Angelina with a little bookish thing. I keep it in here just because it's easy. It's like, if you look in here, it has all like the little black like ink in here. But I just keep it in here because I don't really know where else to put it. Didn't really have a cover, so it went there. I have Ellen Hildebrand's 28 Summers. This book is going to be in 2 of my videos upcoming. My friends and I are going to be reading this throughout June, and then I will be putting out a video sometime in July about our June book club read. We decided to read this together and film our thoughts on the book. So if you are looking forward to that, that'll be out sometime in July. I also have Ellen Hildebrand's The Hotel Nantucket. I'm super excited for these ones. I want to read more summary books through, obviously, the summer. It's perfect. I am excited to read these, and I think she is like the queen of summary books. That's what I've heard. I've never read a book by her, so I'm excited to read them. I have Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. She is the author that wrote Every Summer After. I really, really like that one, so I'm excited to read this. I am going to be reading this in a reading vlog coming out soon. I think this will probably be one of my next few reads, so keep an eye out for that. I have King of Pride. This is the second book in the Kings of Sin series by Anne Huang. I am excited for this one. I love her writing. I love the Twisted series. That was definitely one of my favorite series. I think about those characters a lot, so I'm excited for this one. This one has not been on my TBR for long. I got it when it first came out, so I'll get to this sometime within the summer, but I'm not rushing to read this one. Last but not least, on my second tier, I have the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. It's Caraval, Legendary, and Finale. I have the box set that I got from Barnes & Noble. I am reading The Ballad of Never After right now as we're speaking. I loved Once Upon a Broken Heart. I don't know if this actually even goes together. Do they go together? Am I supposed to be reading? Do they have anything to do with each other? I honestly don't know. I like to go into my books pretty much blind, like not getting a lot of things spoiled for me. I don't really read the backs of a lot of books because I read a lot that I see recommended like on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. So I know that people love this. I love her writing, so I'm excited for this one. I don't know when I'll get to it, but it is there. I've had it for about a month or so. I'll organize these maybe in another video, but right now I don't really want it organized. I'm like the only person who really sees it, so it doesn't like really bother me that much that they're not crazy organized. And the top layer is where they're squished and they're just everywhere. I'll show you a little sneak peek. As you can see, there's a lot going on up here. let's go through them. First, I'll show you my little bookish candle. It's as currently reading a unique blend of starting a brand new book, tucking it under a warm blanket, and lighting the candle. Do not disturb. I'm currently reading. It's handcrafted in PA, and it's by C&E Craft. I have ordered their car fresheners. Not really fresheners. They're like these little glass jar things for your car. They smell so good. I got like the bakery scent. Amazing. My car smells like maple syrup at all times. It's incredible. I love it. I will link them down below because they have so much bookish stuff. They have like... I have a candle that says smells like Garrett Graham. I love it. You should go and buy things from them immediately. Next, I have Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I've had this on my physical TBR for probably about 2 months now. I'll get to it eventually, but again, it's not one that I'm in a super big rush for. I have If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I know that this one breaks everybody's hearts. Only putting this one off because I haven't been in a mood for a really, really sad read. And I'm reading a lot of series, so I haven't been in a rush for this one, but I think I want to read this sometime in June. I think I've had it since Christmas. I think I got this as a Christmas present. Next, we have Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. I got this for Christmas as well, so it's been on my physical TBR for about 6 months. I just haven't reached for it, but I'm going to try and do that again sometime in the summer, maybe. I don't know, I don't hear a lot about this one. Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. This one has to do with the A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I'll get to this one. Again, I think I've had this on my TBR since Christmas. A lot of these books I got for Christmas, and I just have a problem with buying books over and over again. Like, I definitely need to put myself on another book buying ban. I'll probably do that throughout June to try and get through a lot of the books that I have. This one's about Whit Lancaster. Those friggin' Lancasters. Excited to read this one. I liked A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Wasn't my favorite. Definitely don't think about it a lot, but I did like it. I have Rogue by Elle Kennedy, which is the second book in the Prep series. I got this for my birthday from my friend Cameron. I'm really excited to read it. I read Misfit like 2 months ago, but again, there's so many books on my physical TBR that I'm just not reaching for, that I have to try and read the ones I've had, but I'm such a mood reader that I'm like, I'm not gonna read it just because I have had it for so long. Like, I'm gonna read books that I'm gravitating towards or I'm in the mood for, it's the season for. Like, I'm gonna be reading like summery books, and that's just, you know what? That's just how it's going right now. I have Hot and Bothered by Elle Kennedy. This is part of the Out of Uniform series. I did not know when I bought this, and I picked it out as a Christmas present, that these are the novellas, I'm pretty sure. Heat of the Moment, Heat of Passion, and Heat of the Storm. This is those, yeah, like I said, Out of Uniform series. I did not know that this wasn't just like the first book. I'm very confused on the way that this book, the Out of Uniform series, goes, so I gotta look more into this, but I've had this again since Christmas. Next, I have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. A lot of people were talking about this book. This is the Groundhog Day one that everyone says, where they're reliving the same day over and over again. A dumpster fire of a Valentine's Day. After living through a dumpster fire of a Valentine's Day like this one, I have a feeling that this one is going to be on my TBR until next February, unless I am really in the mood to read like an easier read book. But better than the movies, I liked a lot, and again, it's just not one of those ones that I've reached for, but I think I've had it since March. Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. I think that's how you say it. I know this one breaks everybody's hearts. I'm not looking forward to the break everybody's hearts kind of books right now. I've been reading the Addicted and Calloway Sisters series. I just haven't been reading anything too crazy, too heavy, but a lot of the books I have on here are very crazy and very heavy, so I'm not looking forward to the heartbreak that I'm about to feel soon when I try and get through my physical TBR. Recently, I bought Alice Feeney's Rock, Paper, Scissors. A lot of people talk about this book. My friends and I were at Barnes & Noble, and I bought this one. I just haven't reached for it yet. I try and set my monthly TBRs, and I do stick to them unless like a book comes out that I've really wanted to read, or I'm just not in the mood for anything, but I've been pretty good about sticking to the TBRs that I set. So this one just hasn't come up yet, but this is very like, by like the cover, I get very like winter vibes by like obviously like the snow. So I just haven't reached for it yet, but I know that I'll get to it, and I think I'm gonna like this one. I haven't read any books by Alice Feeney before. Now getting on to the back layer here, I have Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. This is book 1 of the Monsters and Muses series. I think there are 4 of them. The covers are amazing. I honestly don't even know what they're really about. Again, I look at the covers and that is how I decide what books I'm going to read. But I'll get to this one. It's about Elena and Cal. I feel like this is very dark romance. Is it a dark romance? I really have to start reading the backs of books before I even buy them. Why do I do this to myself? I think I'll like it. I really have to start reading the backs of books before I buy them. I have to stop just looking at the covers. I got that one like a month ago? 2 months ago? 2 months ago. Do you hear the music? Ugh. I hope that music isn't going to ruin everything, but I live across from a restaurant, so there's nothing I can even do about it, so whatever. I have By a Thread by Lucy Score. It's a grumpy boss romantic comedy book. I'm excited for this one. I got this one for Christmas. It's about Dominic and Allie. I like her books, so if you're looking and you see this, like, this is Dominic and this is Allie, and Allie goes, "Ha, hold my beer, charming." Like, when I'm in the mood for something just like light and fluffy, but this does remind me of Valentine's Day. Maybe it's just the pinkish cover. The way that I read is that if it looks cute, I will buy it. If I'm not interested by the cover, if I'm not interested by the TikToks that people make about it, I probably won't read it. Next, I have Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Everybody is talking about this book. I know I have to get to it. I don't even know if there are 4 left. I've had this for months. I haven't read it. I haven't picked it up yet. But that is because I've been reading the Addicted Calloway Sister series, so I'm trying not to jump into another series just yet. I don't want to be reading them simultaneously, but I want to read this one. So I'll get to it eventually. Next, I think I should just pick them all up at once. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books of the Field Party series. I got these all for Christmas except for the first one for my boyfriend. And I have After the Game by Abby Glines, Losing the Field by Abby Glines, Making a Play by Abby Glines, Game Changer by Abby Glines, and The Last Field Party by Abby Glines. They are all those football books that I was reading, but I'll probably save these ones until like September. I'm feeling like for like end of August, September, October. I'll try and read these and get through them. They're very easy books to get through just because they're young adult football books, but it's very like fall vibes, if you know what I'm saying. Last on my TBR cart, I have Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This one is Connor and Rose's book. Kiss the Sky was my favorite. I love Connor and Rose. I don't know if I can say that enough, but I'm super excited for this one. I just finished Thrive, so I have Addicted After All, and then I can refuel the fire. So we'll get to that definitely in June. I also have Long Way Down by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is, again, Daisy and Reich. Not the biggest fan of them. Like, I like them, but I'm not a big fan of, like, the age gap. But I love this whole universe. I love all those characters. I don't love Lily and Lo, but the found family aspect, even though all the girls are sisters and technically you know who else are siblings. If you've read it, I don't want to spoil anything. The found family, the fact that they are just all together. I love this world, I love these characters, and I can't get enough of them. I also have Some Kind of Perfect by Krista and Becca Ritchie, which is the ending novel. It's a thick one. These all are very, very, like, this one's not as much, but they're very, very big books. This is the ending for the Addicted Calloway Sister series, so I'm sad that I only technically have 4 more books until I get to this. And the very last book that I have is Bad Reputation by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and this one is the duology in one about, what is her name? About Willow Moore and Garrison Abbey. I'm excited to read this one too, but obviously I won't finish this one. Oh yeah, this one is 2 novels, so Whatever It Takes and Wherever You Are just in one. I don't even know if I've ever seen them. Have I ever even seen them split? I don't even know. I think I've only ever seen this. So that is it for my TBR cart. What I'm learning from doing this video and actually pulling them all out is that I need to stop buying books until I read all the books that I have. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. Not even going to do that. But I really should stop buying as many if I'm not going to get through the ones that I physically have on this cart here. If you enjoyed this, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will have those links down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!